Hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here, A Plan with Elise, and today we are making two custom Patreon spreads for the month of June. So first up, we have Darla, who requested a horizontal spread, and Darla asked for something either like picnic or beach themed, and Darla uses her horizontal for journaling. So it's a little bit less functionality of like bullet points than what I normally would do in like a regular, planning spread. But I had some ideas, and for scenic style spreads, I really love Planning Things sticker books. I think that they're so much fun, and Lovely Summer, which is a newer one, has some, look at these, like picnic. There's also beach throughout here. I don't think that Darla was expecting me to combine beach and picnic, but there's actually, this is kind of beachy picnic too. Well, that's more pool than beachy. I originally saw these and I was really excited about them. So I think that that's where we are going to start today, is this big sticker right here, which just feels like we've got a summer beach scene happening. I'm going to cover up this line. You know what? We're going to do something different today. I talk about this in so many videos. I'm going to fall down. I'm trying to bend down to get something. I talk about this in so many videos and I rarely do it, but I often mention taking a clear sticker and instead of covering up using correction tape or a pen, just using white sticker paper. And one of the reasons that I'm going to do it today is because this morning I saw a reel that my friend Heather Kell of a Plan posted where she took paper stickers and put them on, or clear stickers and put them on paper, but she did something in the video that I don't know I've ever seen before, and I was like, genius. I mean, of course it's genius, it's Heather, but I'm going to show you in a second what she did. The first step is cutting this out. I have a feeling that between these two spreads today, this might be a longer video, which is okay. I just have to be mindful of my time because I am on my lunch break right now. So if I find that we are hitting the hour, I will have to pause and resume later. Okay, so here is what Heather did. She took a knife and slit there because she said that when you do that, it's easier to peel the backing. She's right. You just can't slice it as deep as I did because we got a little bit of a slit in the sticker. I think that once we put it down though, it's fine. So just trying to see like how this sticker was. We put it here. Before I put it down, let's look at some quotes. So I like sunshine is the best medicine. We're gonna put this, I think, right over here. There we go. So much easier than covering up. And then we have sunshine is the best medicine, which I'm going to put over here. I'm not going to cover up this line because I think that I want to use some washi over here. So I'm going to pull out my Planny Thing washi, which is my favorite washi. And let's go back to these colors. This is kind of how I gauge it. I feel like I just used, I'm trying to remember what I used for Darla last month. I have a feeling, I don't remember what it was. I feel like this is really pretty here. And this green is nice, not quite the right green. So I feel like this, but I think I used this last month and I don't want the spreads to look the same. So maybe we go with this orange, which is also really pretty. The pink is my top choice, but I don't want to like send someone a spread from month to month that are identical. And I think last month we did a camping theme for Darla. Let's see. I need this to be straight. Where are my scissors? This is the problem. I'm having too many things out on my desk as usual. We're going to cut this just so it has a straighter edge. Okay. And we'll put this over here. It's kind of like a nice pop of tangerine. And you can still see a little bit of the gray line underneath, but I think that's kind of a nice little, like, I don't know, dimension piece right there. And it looks like it's going under that sticker, which I like as well. So now let's continue. Make sure we can see everything and look at some of the other stickers that are part of this set. I feel like a lot of the stickers here can really go along with each other. I mean, this is more of like food truck style, but we also have like plant and we have home. So we're going to, let's see, we've got the bicycle. We have, oh, this is cute, like the two little friends at the park. I like that. And I also like this girl on the bicycle. So I think that we want to combine those. Something is pinging. But maybe we don't put them all in the same spot. I feel like once I started now with these paper backing, I need to continue with them, because then with these stickers, you'd see through the lines. So I don't want to put too many down in case I don't use them. So I'm going to only start to put down the stickers that I want to use. This is a good trick. I just actually think that this is probably more time consuming than covering up, but it does have probably a cleaner result. So something to be mindful of when you're deciding how you want to do this. There's also plenty of people, I'll say, that put clear stickers down and don't cover up what's underneath them. It's not a necessity at all. It's just one of those detail type things. But when I see other people, it's not like I can't believe they did that. It's not a big deal. All right, let's bring in something here. So I want to kind of combine this bicycle. I think we're just gonna peel it this way because I like Heather's trick. I tried it, but I don't trust my ability to not rip it like I did, because I don't typically have trouble finding the backing. That's cute because now there's space to write down and also space to write over there. And I feel like maybe a quote in here would be good as well. If you are interested in this sticker book from Plannything, code Elise10 will give you a discount on the sticker book and the washi and all Plannything things. Usually even when there's a sale, my code works. Also, the only thing I will say that you can't use a discount code for is the subscription boxes, because those are already discounted. So that's not where a discount code will work. All right, we're going to put this piece of washi down, and we're going to do live in the moment. And then I know that I'm not putting these on sticker paper, like the quotes, but I think that they're fine. And I'd like to bring in, I really want to bring in this box. I kind of want to bring it in horizontally, but I also want this to be functional in the way that Darla needs it to be. So I think that we're going to put that box that way. Actually, I don't know that I like that. Let's try to pull this up. Oof, I felt like that could have been a risk. What if we do it this way? Okay. And what's nice is that these boxes are thick enough that you don't see the line underneath it. And then we can take these two friends who are sitting here, and this is good because Wednesday nights Darla has her book club, so having two friends sitting here chatting is a good sticker for this spot. The only thing is now with this, because I didn't cut it out like perfectly around it, you'd get more of that white border over this as I layer it, and I don't know that I love that look as much. All of a sudden today I'm being like very detail oriented. It's not typically what I'm known for here, but I think that we can kind of have them popping out. that works. That's cute. All right, now let's use this pink, and we're just gonna do a little bit of layering right here. Again, remembering that Darla uses this for journaling, so we want to give it plenty of space to be able to write things down. I also like these little banners. I think that we can take this one. Peeling it off is key, being able to peel it off. This one might work right here. It's going to be a little bit wide, but that's cute like that, right? And then maybe we can even take another one. I think this one I would probably trim. Although I don't want you to not have enough room to write. I feel like this is going to take up a decent amount of space. I think we'll do it because there's all this room to write. It's not like this is the only section in the planner. There we go. That's better. Now we are also going to do some day of the week covering up. So we've got to choose the right color. This might be tough because these colors are pretty different, and the colors that I have here in this is Mojo Jojo Plans are pretty bright. I think that the orange could work, but I don't have any paper orange ones left. I feel like I might. Let me think about this. I was just trying to reorganize my stickers and keep everything basic. Like these I consider basic stickers. I was trying to keep everything basic with each other. So this is Caliber Plan. Let's see. These are the days of the week. We've got that orange, but I almost feel like the orange is too bright. But it may be my only... I have another idea. I decided to pull out some Proud Sticker Design stickers that I have because I think that these will look really nice here, and I can kind of customize the colors a little bit. And I think that that would be perfect. So I'm gonna pull this page out and put these down. We're still gonna leave it undated so that Darla can use this for whatever week she wants to. I'd say most of my custom Patreon spreads are undated for that purpose, unless it's for something specific like a holiday or baby or birthday, or if they've requested, I don't know why I messed that up, or if they've requested a specific week in their planner. I feel like when I first started doing custom spreads, they weren't undated, but the other benefit of undated ones is that if multiple people are requesting like the same week, I can just go ahead and date them and not worry about, I put Thursday here. I don't know why I did that. And not worry about not having enough planner pages. So that's helpful as well, even though I could always date them. Okay, let's try to peel this up differently. I seem to be struggling with this today. Wednesday, Thursday. I've got the too many sticker books on my desk problem, which tends to happen quite often. This is a very chatty video. Thursday, Friday. There we go. That popped off easily. Saturday. And Sunday. I don't know why I'm having a hard time with this. This is not something that I tend to struggle with, but today it's not it's not happening for me in the way I want. Okay, now I grabbed a zebra click art pen and think that this is a nice color that kind of matches the washi, and it's just a little pop of something here. I really like zebra click arts. I don't love them in my planner on their own because I do think that they bleed through the pages depending on the color. But for something like this, just adding a little bit of color is really nice. These are more like markers than pens. They just say click art. I wanted to turn it to see if it said click art pen or marker, but I can't remember what the packaging looks like because I took them out of the packaging. And then we'll go through to these as well. You could also do different colors here, but this is so quick because it's just kind of a little touch of something. I feel like as I'm getting closer though, my head is like getting closer to the page because I'm almost having trouble seeing where I need to color in. So there you can see, this is a little bit more of like a marigold yellow versus that orange. I don't know if I've ever shared this before, but I used to work in the fabric industry for, I don't know how many years I was there, maybe 7 years, 5 years. I don't remember. It's been a while. But so much of color discussion was naming colors and focusing on the names. And I feel like I'm always trying to name colors, especially when I'm doing flip throughs and stuff, because of my background in that job. Okay, we can move some of these things aside now that we don't need these and get back to the decor part of this. So this is our picnic spread so far. I think that we're going to need another something over here. So I don't know if I want to do a quote. I do think I want to do a quote. I like, let's see. I don't want to use the ones with the icons. I want them to be the same as these styles. So I like be creative. I try to pick quotes out that are related to the person who's getting the spread. And Darla is definitely someone who is creative and who has a lot of hobbies that she focuses on, and they are creative hobbies. So I like this one for her here. And then we also should bring in this little ladder. I think this is cute. So we sort of have like a plant picnic kind of fusion happening here. And we're going to bring in, I think, this little ladder, but I'm worried that's going to take up too much space. So you know what we'll do? We'll put this little ladder here. Because this doesn't have that much on it, I'm okay not covering it up or not putting it on white. And then over here, I was thinking that we can take some of these little ribbon sections, garland, and put this one here, and then this one, do 2 different colors. Put this over here. Just as a fun little something there. I like that. Okay, now I wanted to bring in a green box, but I think that I want to do a little bit of layering right here. And then I'm going to grab my washi again. Oh wait, I don't want it there. I was going to put my washi right here, but I don't like to put washi on the same spot. So what we could do, if I do this here, then the washi would hit right there. Let's lift this box up a little bit. And let's put this one. No, I don't know why I was lifting that. It felt like the washi coming, oops, we ripped it. Okay, this box has to just go where it was. We'll put this here. And then I have to decide where I want the washi to go. I mean, the cool thing, if I put it this way, is that it does kind of look like it extended. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So this over here is kind of on the bottom. So we're going to put this right there. And then it just looks like it goes across the whole page, which is kind of cool and not something that I normally do. The problem I'm about to hit is that it's going to cover the plant in this sticker. So we need to lift this. A lot of Tetris happening here today. And we also need to lift this leg. Whoops, ripped it a little. Okay. I think that that looks kind of cool. Again, it's not something that I normally do, but I think that it has a nice touch to it. Now, we still have a couple of these fun like circles, so I think that this one we're going to put right over here, just as an additional spot, and then this one maybe we put right over here, just to add a little bit more to this, because sometimes I feel like when I do horizontal spread, it ends up looking kind of plain, and that's not really what I want. Either. Now, right here, we've got a little bit of gray. I don't want to put washi there because I feel like that's just going to look like too many lines of the washi. So I'm just going to cover it up with white so that you don't notice there was a gray spot, but it's also not a whole strip of washi over there. And I think that we are finished with this one. I feel like it took a while to get here, but I really, really like the result, and hopefully Darla does too. Okay, now this next spread is going to be for Bobbie, and I actually am going to pull out the Live Love Posh quad paper. This is one of my favorite layouts that I just bought, actually 4 packs of this. This is the undated quad layout, and I feel like it's just so versatile and functional, and I really like it. We are actually going to make a cover page though for this, because this is going to be for Bobbie's professional development work goals. And I grabbed Office Chic by Live Love Posh and thought that this would be a fun sticker book. I don't think I've used the sticker book yet. So I thought that it would be fun to kind of make a cover page here. And we're gonna go bright because I know Bobbie likes bright colors. So I think that we'll put, let's see, a desk over here. Because once we get to the quad pages, there isn't going to be as much space for fun because you want it to be functional. So we'll put those down, and then let's do some florals like here and here, and then I'll just trim off the edges of those. And then this says Boss Lady. That says Boss Lady too, so we're gonna separate it with some more plants. I don't have room for all these plants, do I? Probably not. Let's see. Oh, just about. I think that if I cut off the little white parts here, we might have enough room. Let's see. I mean, we're going to ignore scale here because of obviously the size of the desk versus the size of the plants. But I think if there's like one thing in planners that you can ignore scale, like one thing you can ignore scale for, it's planners. And then we've got a little bit more space over here. Oh, we have a big floral too. Well, I can't really do the big floral now, but I think that if we take this one and put it over here, let's move it. There we go. That's pretty. Okay. I like this. So now, I think I want to use Alpha Basics. I actually have both of Calibre Plan's Alpha Basics here. This is volume 1. This is sold out, but the letters are bigger, and sometimes I want to use these. And then we also have Alpha Basics volume 2, which has a lot of different colors, and I also really like. So we're going to combine these. And as always, I'll link everything that I'm using in the description of the video. I hope it's not like repetitive of me saying that. I just feel like I have to in case this is someone's first time watching and they want to know where to find the stuff. So we got to tell them where to find the goods. And we're going to take these 2 big letters, my, and then my thought is professional development goals. So we have to decide on a font that will be okay when I have so many words here. I think that we probably need to pull out my ruler for this, which I know I used earlier today in a video. And I did not clean my desk after that video, which means that it should still be out under my stack of stuff. Guess what? It was. It's still out under the stack. So we're going to do P R O F F. I was just thinking that when I mail these spreads out, wait, there's not two F's in there. What am I thinking? Wonder, like, I mean, I typically weigh them once. Like I know what, let me back up. I mail these spreads to the people who are receiving them, and I send them through a shipping service called Pirate Ship. And I always send the same, like, saved package basically. But I'm thinking the more stickers that are in there, and this one, which has an extra page too, it's probably have to re-weigh this. N-A-L, because I wouldn't want it to be, you know, returned to me for like insufficient. Is this gonna fit? It is gonna fit. Oh my goodness, I didn't even think about that. Professional. Give it a little bit of space here. Before I put that down, should we do washi in between it? Maybe we'll do washi under goals. I feel like it's too late to lift these. That didn't work perfectly. I tried to barely put any of the sticker on the ruler because I knew that that could happen. Okay, this isn't perfectly straight, so I think we have to leave it though, because I don't know that it's gonna be a lot to try to fix that. But this time I'm gonna try to get it right to here at the bottom so that these should sit straight. I feel like when someone requests custom spreads from me, they know my capability, and straight stickers is not my strongest suit. D-E-V-E-L. All right, I think that because I'm just putting stickers down here, we're going to pause the video and I'll come back once these are down. Okay, it may look a little bit wet here. I did end up using undo because when I popped these down, this O was like really weirdly over to the right, and for me, that would have been fine, but not for one that someone, you know, is paying for. So we're gonna put this washi down here because I think this is a pretty color. And I'm gonna take these alphabet stickers, also from Alpha Basics. Lately, I've been trying to only use Alpha Basics Volume 2 because that's what's available, and I don't want to show you something you can't pick up. But I do love Alpha Basics 1, and I also feel like it's important to show product that maybe you have purchased. So not that everyone who watches this, the people who don't have it, well, they can't purchase it. If you do already have it, maybe this gives you an idea. So this is such a cute opening page. I really like it. And now my thought was to take my adhesive This is a Tombow Dots adhesive. And we're going to, what didn't occur to me is that this actually might not line up perfectly because one of these is Live Love Posh paper, one of them is Happy Planner paper. And even though the paper sizes are the same, the holes are a little bit different. So you can see here that the Happy Planner goes out a little bit further than the Live Love Posh. However, we can use my We Are Memory Keepers punch here. This should work to kind of get these better aligned. I probably shouldn't have just Shouldn't have done that. There we go. It's not perfect, but it's better. On this side, it's good. It'll still punch into the planner just fine. I could also just grab my big Happy Planner punch, but it's on the other side of my office in my closet. And I feel like even though this has to be punched 9 times, it's easier to do. Okay, there we go. Now, here is my thought, because Bobbie didn't give me much direction, which is fine, but she just said something for her personal or her professional development goals that she can track in her planner. So we're going to take this sticker and put it here. And I have not set professional development goals. I don't think I've ever actually set them in my life with my full-time jobs. I do set them for Plan with Elise, but it's more of like business goals. So it's a little bit different. But I had some thoughts as to what might work here. And hopefully I'm right with these ideas. I do need some header boxes here. So as I'm glancing, I see functionally chic pink blooms, but I need to make sure that I have enough. Now, I think what would work here? Functional boxes by Mojo Jojo Plans should work here, but I seem to only have Functional Boxes Series 2 in front of me, and everything beyond 2, I don't see number 1, and I need color like this. What about green? I feel like green might be a nice pop here. Like this green actually works really, really well. So do we want to bring in the washi? Whoops, that ripped. Let's try to fix that. What am I looking for here? Scissors. I knew I needed something. Okay. Now we're going to put this washi right here. And the only thing I'm realizing is by putting that big corner sticker down, I kind of lost my ability to put a header there unless I come up with another plan. I mean, it could probably go there. My thought was that this left side of the page will be monthly goals for June, July, August, and September. And I was like, well, it's okay because June, you know, by the time Bobbie gets this, it'll probably be about halfway through June. So it's okay because there's not as much space. And I think that we're just going to go with that original thought and put these down as well. I probably could have put the washi on either side of the box instead of putting it all the way across, but this is just fine because you don't really see it. It's a light enough color that you don't see it through. Okay, now we'll pull in something else that's like a little bit fun and decorative. Maybe the washi and the clock, or we could even do a planner. I don't want to take up too much of the space here. When I first was thinking about doing the quad layout, I was nervous that there wasn't going to be enough space to actually decorate, but I think that doing the opening page helps with that. And oops, we're going to take Date It 2.0 by Mojo Jojo Plans. I need months. I need small month stickers. Let's see. These are a little bit too big. We may need to go to the original dated version. I just organized all these stickers and I'm making an absolute disaster of my organization. These are like the right size, but these are days of the week. I need small month stickers, which I can't seem to locate. I also feel like my office is getting very overheated. Where is the Kelva Plan sticker book is under here that we had from the first half of this video. Should also probably look at the clock at some point so that I don't miss the rest of my work day. Where were you? I was here. I was just filming videos. I think that that's one of the misconceptions about working from home is that I do this stuff. I do plan with Elise in the middle of my workday, which I do in the middle of my workday, but only when I'm taking my dedicated break. This is not a, I am not on the clock right now. All right, this will work fine here. June, July. Now you see why I wanted them to be small. And because these are clear, it's okay that it's going over a little bit. August. Come on. Trying to get this one down straight. And September. Okay, perfect. Now for this side. So my thought on this side was quarterly. So we're in March, April, May, June. So the end of quarter 2 is the end of June. Oh my goodness. So maybe we could do quarter 3. Okay, I got my idea. Just took me a second. I'll tell you what it is in a second. Just needed to brainstorm it. Sometimes I think that I have better ideas when I am filming on my lunch break because I've already spent like 4 hours of like full-blown productive mode versus like when I wake up in the morning and the coffee is still kicking in. But sometimes it depends. It depends on how challenging of a work day it's been, because if it's been a tough work day, I just don't have the brain energy to sit and do this. So today I have that energy, clearly. And here's what we're going to do for these 4 boxes. I'm going to use my pen and just try to write really neatly. And we're going to do Q. This pen doesn't want to work. Nope, we need a different one. That's annoying as I'm saying write neatly. Q3. Q4. July to, actually, I was going to write July to December, but instead of writing that, we're going to just do 6 months. Because my thought process here is it's almost too late to set quarterly goals for Q2, right? Because all we have left is June, but I've given Bobbie space here for June. 6 months is kind of an overview that can be broken down into Q3 and Q4. And then over here, we're going to write 2025 because this is where Bobbie can set some goals for next year. Because I think it's always good, especially with professional development, to set goals for the future. So I think that is where we are going to stay for this. And then of course we need a planner in here because we haven't put a planner sticker down yet. So like I said, these pages were going to be more minimal. It was more about how I was going to break these down versus the decoration themselves, which is why I wanted to make a fun opening page. So I think that is it on both of these spreads. Let's find the other one. And guess what? I still have 14 more minutes left on my break. I haven't even used the whole one. So we have Bobbie's professional development goal setting pages. We have Darla's journaling pages with picnicky style theme. I think that they both came out really, really cute. This may be even something that I make for myself when breaking down goals. And I think that they're awesome. So I'll link everything I used in the description. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and thanks for your support. I'll see you next time.